Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Sugar Free Self-Care TV. So this episode is special because it's going to be the first time that my fiance and I are going to do, what are we going to do, Mike?
We are going to do a 72-hour fast.
That is right, you heard it. 72 hours. How do you feel about that, Michael?
Absolutely fantastic.
Absolutely fantastic.
We'll see how I feel in 72 hours though.
Same here. But anyway, so we're going to fast for 72 hours with nothing except just water and salt, because that is how we do, and also because I want some of those fancy benefits of the autophagy. And I mean, the reason why I'm really doing it is, honestly, I just like to push my mental boundaries, and I just want to see, like, I've always wanted to try it just for the heck of doing it. It's not necessarily for weight loss, it's just because, well, I want the benefits of fasting and the, you know, the autophagy, like recycling those damaged parts of your cells, like getting rid of those parts and recycling it. But I just want to see if I can do it. But we're going to walk you through this journey over the next 72 hours to help you see what we're going to do. So first, we're going to make our first meal, or last meal, I should say. We're going to make our last meal. So you'll see what I'm going to eat before the 72-hour fast. Today I'm going to make an omelet, and it's going to be very high fat. Like all week I've been eating a very high fat, low carb diet. I've been keeping the carbs at around maybe no more than 10 grams total carbs a day this week. So what I'm gonna make is an omelet with 5 eggs, 8 ounces of ground beef. I'm gonna use 1 sausage here. And this is I got this sausage, it's called Sabatino's. The nutrition facts are pretty good, like there's no sugar, no carbs, and the ingredients are pretty legit, except this calcium alginate casing. That's the only thing that I was kind of like, huh, what is that? But otherwise the rest seemed pretty legit. It seemed pretty good. So I'm gonna do that for extra fat and cook with some, of course, Kerrygold butter. Kerrygold, and I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna make it. So let's go. Okay, so I got about a tablespoon of butter there, and then I'm just going to start slicing up my sausage here. The great thing about this sausage is that it's basically ready to eat. You just have to heat it up, but I just want to cut it so it's easier to eat an omelet. Okay, now that the butter looks amazing and is almost completely melted, I'm gonna toss in my sausage here. Now I'm gonna add ground beef. So I like to weigh my ground beef just to be more precise with my portions. So I have this food scale, this Nourish food scale from Amazon. You could get that for about 13 bucks. I'm just gonna put on top and zero it out. So now you can see I'm gonna change it to ounces right there. So now I'm just gonna take out like the negative amount, like is what it'll tell you how much you have put out. So I'm gonna put about 8 ounces because that amount works for me. Almost there. Okay, boom. All right, and we're just gonna salt it up with my favorite thing in the world, pink Himalayan salt. There you go. And black pepper, and that's it. I don't do well with too many spices. I'm gonna get my omelet ready, so I just cracked 4 eggs here, and I'm gonna salt it up again, and also put some pepper, and I'm going to quickly whisk it like they do in the Great British Bake Off, which is my favorite show. You don't think I'm a pro. I'm a pro baker. Okay. Alright, this looks good. It's nice and brown, which is how I like it. So I'm just going to put this aside. Alright, so now that the meat's aside, I am going to show you my amazing omelet recipe. And I'm not going to put any more butter here. This pan is pretty great. It's from Amazon. I'll drop the link in the comments, but I'm just going to put the egg right in. And I'm telling you guys, this frying pan is magic. The egg will just like literally slide out. Okay, and here's the trick with the omelet. So you just let it firm up in the bottom a bit, kind of like you're making scrambled eggs. But then what you gotta do is you start pushing the edges and tilting the pan over so that the liquid, the uncooked egg yolk, will start to also cook. So you just do that all around. Okay, you guys, so now this is how it looks like when it's about cooked. Like when you see, like I tilted the yolk as much as I could, but now when I tilt it, it's really slow. Like you can't really cook it anymore. So I just let it cook a little bit here. I'll wait for it to get about to that light yellow color, like you see right here. Just gonna wait for that dark yellow, the dark yellow areas to cook, and then we're gonna just put our meat on top. Alright you guys, so this is looking pretty good. It's looking pretty cooked, and I also like to check underneath just to make sure it's like a little brown. And if you see it like pretty brown, that's nice. Like I love it when it has that golden brown texture on the bottom. So I'm just going to just slide this meat, and this is going to be a hefty omelet, you guys. I ain't playing with my meat and my protein here. So you have all the stuff on one side, and then you find an edge on the top here to just kind of, and you get the spatula as close to the middle line as possible, and then you just fold it there, and it's beautiful. And I just let it kind of sit, so, and I press it on top just to kind of warm up the meat again. And I just let it sit here to warm up, and there you have an amazing carnivore omelet. And now you have a beautiful, gorgeous omelet. Like, look at how ginormous that is. It's so beautiful. Anyway, this is what I'm going to eat. I'm also gonna have some macadamia nuts and cheese. That's what I'm gonna eat. And this will be my last supper before the fast starts. So I'm gonna let you know when we officially start, and then I'm gonna tell you more about our journey over the next 72 hours, including our workouts, what we do to handle any symptoms of, I don't know, sugar withdrawal or anything we might face. And can't wait for this to start, so stay tuned. Alright everyone, so I'm done with breakfast, and now it's time to start the 72-hour fast. So I'm going to use this app. I'm going to show you the app that I use to track fasts, and then we are gonna get this party started. Okay you guys, so this is the Life Fasting app that I use. And I have a Google Pixel here, so I don't know if it looks different on iPhone, but basically this will help me track my fast. So I'm going to start my fast right here. And it says 9/31, March 12. And I'm gonna set this to 72 hours. And as I'm doing this, there's like little icons that pop up here, like the flame means that you're starting to go into ketosis, and other icons will pop up. But oh man, I have never done it up to 72 before. Oh my goodness. So there you go, 72 hours. So now I'm going to end on March 15, Monday at 9:31. So boom, there we go. And as you could see, the timer is going off already. So we are starting now. So I'll let you guys know. I'll show this tracker throughout, and let's do this. All right, you guys, we are about 9 hours into our fast, and Michael and I are gonna do a workout. We are doing this app on, it's called the Fit app, I think. What's it called? It's called Fit. Just here on my phone. We're doing this American Ninja Warrior 6-week training program by Megan Martin here. So we are on week 2, and I'm gonna show you what that looks like. So we do these workouts 3 times a week. It is like calisthenics. It's a lot of ab strength, grip strength, like a lot of Ninja Warrior specific exercises. So here's a sneak peek of what we do even while we're fasting. So check it out. are done. High five. Woo, we are done. Yay, good job, Michael. We are done with the ninja workout. On a scale of 1 to 10, how hard was it, Michael?
Oh, it was just like, I don't know, an 8.
Yeah, just like it was like an 8 or 9, not gonna lie. It's pretty intense, but our hunger's still intact. Like, this is our normal fast. We normally fast for about 22, 23 hours a day. So right now I don't feel even the slightest bit hungry, even after an intense workout. So, right? You don't feel anything. And he could fast longer than I can, but anyway, it was like, we feel totally fine, and we're gonna update you guys in the morning. Anyways, so far so good on the first day of our 72-hour fast. See you guys. Hey guys, we are 26 hours in the fast, and we just came back from a 3.5 mile walk from this botanical garden. And how did it feel to walk that, Michael, in the whole time?
It was a normal walk.
It was 2 hours. It was like 2 hours long, and we felt some hunger. Like, I felt some, like, a little bit of, like, some waves of lightheadedness, and I felt my stomach grumbling, but it would go away. But it took like an hour. Like, we were just walking with it, and then it went away. But now, since it's officially 24, we're 26 hours in, I'm going to make my first saltwater drink. So I'm going to show you guys how I make my little saltwater drink, and that's the only thing I'm going to drink for the whole 72 hours. All right, let's go. Oh, hi, Coffee. Hi. Hi there. Hi. Okay, so I got my favorite mug here. Strong Women, Strong World. And I'm gonna microwave it for about 1:30, so it's nice and toasty. Excuse us. Hey, we're trying to film here. Okay, there we go. Alright, so I got some ground Himalayan pink salt that we get from Costco. We just put it in this old salt thing. But anyway, I am going to do about a ½ teaspoon. It's recommended to have about 2 teaspoons of salt a day. I'm going to have this about 3 to 4 times today, so I'll put a ½ teaspoon each time. So that'll be at about 1.5 to 2 teaspoons a day. I don't want to overdo it with the salt though. If I have too much salt, I tend to retain water. So maybe I'll do this like 3 times a day. Okay, cheers! Just like bone broth. Okay, you guys, we are coming up on 30 hours here of the fast. Goodness gracious. So at this point, I haven't finished my entire mug. I mean, I kept refilling it with water, but I didn't drink all the salt yet. So I would recommend, if you're going to have salt water, just commit to drinking the whole entire mug before refilling it with water. But anyway, right now I'm just feeling like a little less energetic. How are you feeling, Michael?
Gotta be honest, I'm feeling a little hungry now.
Yeah. Yeah, like on a scale, okay, so I teach the hunger scale. We teach like hunger is like -10 to +10. -10's like starving, +10's like Thanksgiving stuff. So where are you, Michael?
Maybe -5.
Okay, -5. I'm like at, yeah, I think -5 sounds about right. But that's fine because I'm about to have more salt water. And again, like, you want to actually commit to drinking the whole salt thing, have all the salt. Don't just drink water only. So I'm about to do that now. We just finished watching movie Snowpiercer. Very thought-provoking, yes. And we're gonna find out what else to do on our day off when we have no energy and when we're not eating. We're gonna figure out what to do. Hey guys, good morning. It is 5:54 a.m. and we are on the 43rd and a half hour. And last night, just to give you an update, last night I didn't like sleep that great. I think I was dehydrated a bit, but I didn't sleep that great. I kind of woke up at 3 a.m. and I've been up since. But I'm not too hungry right now, but something I'm going to try this morning, which I've been reading a lot of fasting Facebook groups and articles, and they said if you put a pinch of salt under your tongue, that could actually help you absorb the salt a little better as opposed to drinking the water. Because when I put the salt in water, the salt just stays at the bottom of the cup. So I just put about a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm literally gonna pinch it and put it under my tongue. You should drink water before you're doing this though, so make sure you're hydrated. And this is what we did in nursing too. Like we gave some medications under the tongue because it's more absorbable. So anyway, I'm just gonna literally pinch it and put it under and then just wait for it to absorb. So here we go. I think that's under, and I can't really, okay, I can feel it absorbing. But I probably shouldn't talk too much. I feel it absorbing. Okay. Alright, I'll do that. Anyway, so I am going to buy some magnesium. I already bought some magnesium glycinate online, and it's going to come tonight. So I'll show you guys which magnesium I bought, and magnesium will help you make a bowel movement. I haven't pooped for like 2 days. So magnesium's good for bowel movements, it's good for sleep, and it's good for feeling weak and also having cramps on the fasting. So I'm gonna get that, and I'll keep you guys posted later today. Bye. Hey guys, oh goodness gracious. So we are at hour 55 here. 55 minutes and 55 hours. Sorry, I can't think straight. And 19 minutes. So this is my longest fast by like 12 hours. And I've never done a fast this long. And I was working all day. Like this is my setup for my coaching. I have that ring light. I have this computer set up. So I've been working all day today on Sunday, and I actually was feeling good most of the day. Like since the morning, I actually had a good amount of energy from like maybe 8 or 9 a.m. But it's only like really like now, maybe at around 4 p.m. that I was starting to feel like, I feel a little low energy. I feel a little tired and I'm feeling kind of like sleepy. So I'm gonna have just a little bit more salt. I'm afraid I might be dehydrated. I might not have been drinking enough water, because the thing is, when you drink salt water, you don't want to drink as much water because it's like salty. So I think I was dehydrating myself. So definitely going to drink some more water. And the thing I have to say is, yeah, like, I mean, at least for me, there's just kind of like this dip in energy. I don't know if any of you guys have experienced that in an extended fast, but at least early in the day though, I was feeling really good. I had steady hunger. Like my hunger wasn't even there. Like I had like no hunger pangs, honestly. Like I feel like the hardest thing about an extended fast isn't even the hunger. It's like, I don't feel hunger. You just feel like, to me, it's more about low energy or feeling like a little like weak, like those kind of things. It's not to the point where I want to stop, because it's like I'm still functioning. I'm still like, you know, my brain's still working for the most part, but like it's not to the point that it's like I feel like really like dizzy and I can't function. So that's the only thing. Like for me, I feel fine moving forward, but man, that's the thing that's interesting. I'm just like, oh, there's this, when I hit like a low energy point, like what will I do? I gotta hydrate myself. What will I think? You know, like this isn't an emergency. So anyways, it's a great experience to see all the thoughts that come up in your brain. Like I teach my clients about this, like we focus really deep on mindset and how everything around us, like our environment, our circumstances, people around us, situations we're in, even emotional states can trigger thoughts in our brain. And when we have these thoughts in our brains, they create our feelings, our emotions. And so you'll get a lot of triggers, you know, like triggers could be like hunger, fatigue, and it will trigger thoughts in your brain. Thoughts like, oh, should I keep going? I don't know if this is healthy. I don't know, I should do this. Gosh, I want some steak. That's what I was thinking. But I learned that I could still keep going even if I had those thoughts. Like I just reminded myself that I'm safe. I'm not like to the point where I'm not functioning. I'm perfectly okay. It's just uncomfortable. That's the thing. Like you have to know the difference between discomfort and true like physical danger. And it's really, to me, it's just like discomfort. But for you, you gotta like, you know, you have to know like if you're really like not able to focus, if maybe you have blurry vision or something, or you just are sleeping all day maybe, or you're like super hungry, then yeah, I would recommend that you probably stop. That doesn't sound good. But if you're just like me, you have hunger pangs here and there, you're a little tired, but you're still able to focus, I'm like, I'm gonna keep going. Anyways, you guys, that's my long update for the third day. And then I'm just glad the day is almost over because then I could sleep and then eat. So I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna make my Instant Pot roast tomorrow, which I'm so excited to eat tomorrow. And we'll see you guys in the morning. Hey guys, good morning. It is 5:45 in the morning and we are 67 hours in. Gosh, will that focus? Yes, 67 hours in. We just got like, what's math? Can't do math anymore. 5 more hours left. And I just did my measurements and I have lost 2.2 pounds. This is like my little journal that I make for my clients. We check our weight and waist circumference every week. So I started out at 102.4 pounds. I'm 100.2 now, which is crazy for someone my height. I'm like 4'9". So that's a lot of weight. And then I'm 25.2 inches. I did not get my waist circumference on Friday when I started, but my waist circumference last Monday was 26.8 inches, something like that. So fasting really works, and I'll show you guys my progress photos. But anyways, gonna show you my meal to break my fast in a few hours. I'll see you guys soon. You guys, oh my gosh, we are in hour 69 and don't think dirty thoughts. But anyway, we're now in 69. Oh my goodness. So we just have 3 hours left, so it's time to cook a meal. So if you check it out, we got this prime rib roast or ribeye roast that we got. We froze it since like last Thanksgiving. It is amazing, but it's still intact. So we defrosted it overnight, and I'm going to actually just make a quick butter sauce for it. So I already melted 2 tablespoons of my favorite butter, Kerrygold. It's amazing. Everybody knows that. So it's here. I just heated it up for like 30 seconds to get it melted. So this is a super, super simple way to prepare any steak. So just 2 tablespoons of butter. And then you got about a half. The roast, by the way, it's about 1 pound and 7 ounces. So you could use this recipe for anywhere from about like maybe 2 to 3 to 4 pounds of meat. So I'm doing a half a teaspoon of salt and about a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. You could always add more to taste if you want later. And then I'm gonna do 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning. I kind of like to make it really taste very herby. Alright, so then we're just going to mix that up real quick. And this sauce right here, you guys, it tastes amazing and it's so easy to do. And one of my hacks, you guys, for Italian seasoning, by the way, is instead of getting separate rosemary and thyme and all that stuff, just get the one Italian seasoning. I got this from Mother's Market, but it has everything. It has onion, garlic, oregano, basil, rosemary, thyme, marjoram, whatever that means, and chili. So don't waste your time getting all of them. Just get it in one. Anyway, that's my hack. So I'm just mixing this up real good, and then I will just brush it on directly onto the meat. So I got the Instant Pot here. This is the 6-quart Instant Pot. Alright, so I'm just gonna brush this gorgeous piece of meat that we are about to devour very soon. So just literally there is no time to waste here. You just put it all on top. Alright, don't worry about being neat. You don't have to worry about you could cover the edges if you want, but you only need to really brush it on the top. Okay, and then now we have 1 cup of water. So all you gotta do, this is like the easiest meat recipe in the world. So I have the trinket in here. That's basically the steam rack. Make sure the little pointy edges are on the bottom and the little wings are on the top. And then you put 1 cup of water just straight in. There you go. And then we're just gonna put the meat on top. So I'm gonna just go right in. So just put it on top of the trinket, and then from there I'm gonna wash my hands. I don't wanna. You gotta be hygienic in this day and age. It's very important to wash your hands, guys, and wear your masks. That's my little public service announcement. Anyway, and then this is all you do. So you put the lid on here, make sure it's closed, make sure this is sealed. There you go. Okay, then you just pressure cook, put it on high pressure. So there you go, I put on high, you just press the pressure level button, and this is gonna go for 60 minutes. If you want it more rare, which I do, you do 60 minutes, but if you want it a little bit more medium, you could go to 70. And that's it. We're just gonna leave it, and we'll have a beautiful roast in like 1 hour. I'm gonna show you guys, well, we'll let it naturally release the pressure, and then it should be ready in about at least like 1.5 hours, 1 hour, 20 minutes. Okay guys, I'm so ready to eat! Okay guys, we're coming up on 1 hour to go. I feel like it's New Year's Eve, and it's like, oh my god, 1 hour till the New Year. Anyway, as you can see, like the timer went off at 60 minutes, so I just pressed the cancel button, and I've been waiting about half an hour, and now the pressure valve, you can see here, it's down, it's released. It should be down before you open it. So now we are going to look at this beautiful roast. So I'll just open it. Oh, a little bit of pressure there. Okay. Oh my goodness, it smells fucking amazing. Excuse my French. Alright, so I'm gonna just take this baby out here, and then you guys, I will cut it so you can see how it looks like inside. Okay, you guys ready? I am so ready. All right. Ooh, look, it's so tender. Holy freaking cannoli. Look at this, you guys. It is so tender. It's so soft to cut through. I'll just show you. It's so soft to cut through. Holy freaking hell. Oh my gosh, okay. And it smells like crack. So now I'm just gonna put this aside for another hour. Oh my god. And then I'm gonna cook some vegetables and then finally have my first meal in 72 hours. Okay, see you guys soon. Oh my goodness, you guys. So we are about, oh my gosh, 10 minutes. I really feel like it's New Year's Eve. Holy crap. 10 minutes to the new year. Happy New Year. Not yet, but anyway. So I'm gonna prep my veggies now. And I love to make veggies super simple. So I got, again, Kerrygold because what else do you need in the world? I don't know, not sure. I put about a tablespoon in at medium heat. And then I have these stir-fry vegetables from Costco because I'm a lazy ass when it comes to cutting vegetables. Like, do not tell me to cut vegetables. That is just the biggest pain in the ass. So anyway, so I'm gonna cook about 2 cups of it. Like, normally I'm not that high carb. Like, for about a cup of these veggies, a cup of these veggies is about 7 grams total carbs. I'm normally not that high carb, but I just wanted to include a little bit more carbs when breaking this fast, just because if you have too much fats, it might upset your GI. So this is the thing I want to talk to you guys about. It's like, how do you refeed yourself when it comes to not eating for so many hours? So I was reading some things online. I like to check out the Diet Doctor and the Fasting Method, which is a program, you know, it's there's a lot of writings by Dr. Jason Fung, who's the whiz at fasting. So basically they say if you have GI issues, you want to start off with eating smaller meals. Like, do not gorge yourself on the foods because you could get digestive problems. And they say don't really stock up on too much fats right away, especially things like cheese, like dairy. You don't want alcohol. And you want to be careful with, like too many fats. So I'm just cooking up some vegetables. Like, don't have raw veggies though, have cooked veggies so it's easier to digest. So I'm just cooking some veggies, and then not everyone will struggle with red meat, but some people do have issues with red meat after a long fast. But I think I'll be okay. I normally don't have digestive problems after fasting, but you just gotta see what works best for your body. So anyway, just cooking these up. Oh my god, guys, 10 seconds to the new year. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are about ready to chow down. I also forgot to say, if you want to add avocado to your refeeding meal, that's fine. But yeah, normally I eat much more meat and much more stuff, but I'm just kind of keeping this meal a little smaller. And I'll probably have some nuts and cheese like in a few hours. Anyways, this is awesome, you guys. So happy and thankful for you guys to follow me on my journey. So I did want to say really quick some lessons I learned. Some quick lessons I learned is, number 1, you are capable of more than you think. And number 2, the hunger wasn't the hard part. It was more the weakness and the tiredness that you feel, that your brain is going to feel like you want to stop. So I would actually recommend you have like a game plan. Like, what do you want to think about yourself when the weakness or the tiredness comes on? Like, you know, have supplements and stuff ready, like magnesium and sodium, but you also want to coach yourself? Like, how do you want to talk to yourself in those moments? Because that's where you could easily talk yourself out of it. Like, oh, I'm too tired. This is a problem. So be careful with that. Like, trust yourself. Trust that you're okay, that you're safe, and then drink a lot of water. Like, hydrate and hydrate. Don't just have salt water, but actually hydrate with water. I think that was my problem. I was dehydrated and feeling really tired. So those are my 3 tips for you guys. You can do this. If you have any questions on extended fast or fasting in general, post them in the comments and subscribe to my channel to learn more about how to eat sugar-free as a sustainable lifestyle change. Alright guys, take care, and I am about to enjoy my first meal after 72 hours. Bye! Okay guys, I'm gonna take my bite of steak. I'm so excited. Alright, and the steak is super tender and amazing. Okay, ready? Got some avocado with it. Ready? Cheers! Oh my god. You like forget how good food tastes like? I'm like in heaven right now. Holy crap, I literally feel like crying. It's like when you finish a marathon and you're just like, ah, I finished! Except you have a nice steak at the end of the marathon, which is a bonus. Oh my god. Anyways, I am about to enjoy this, so holy crap. Okay. Alright.